Good evening, everyone. Good evening. What a greeting, right? So, as y'all can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to go into the many things that make me the way that I am. So many bothered men ask me this question, and so I thought I can address it. What made me this way? What makes most women the way I am? Like people really have to ask, what made you that way? What do you think, fool? By the way, hi members, hi members. I hope y'all got my members message on YouTube about the exclusive. I let you guys know last night. Level up solid perfumes. I alerted my members first, so they had a chance to go and get the new scents. This one is called Victorian Gardens, and it is a daytime scent. And then I have Nocturnal Gardens, which is a nighttime scent. And I did the solid perfumes because it's just much easier to ship and you can take them anywhere. Very small and travel size. So, and they smell really good. You can put them in your hair, on your clothes, on paper to scent your letters or whatever. Just whatever. It smells really good. So I made them personally and created the scents myself. So you will have my creation. So I hope that y'all check that out. It's in the description bar, the links. So let's get into it. The hair is also linked below with the coupon code. So if y'all like this hair, I'll get that too. So yes, the notes are on the website. So y'all go check it out because I don't have my notes with me, but I know what I put in it. But I don't want to say all of those things online. Go check out the website. But I know you will like it because it's good. It's very nice. I like both of them. If you like more clean smells, opt for the Victorian Gardens. If you like more sensual floral smells, opt for the Nocturnal Gardens or get both. So, what makes me the way that I am? Well, dealing with anyone I come in contact with from day one has made me the way that I am. So, we can blame others, we can blame ourselves, we can blame circumstance, we can not even blame people, but be, grateful for who we have become. That's what I'd say. I'm not blaming anyone for the way I am. I really like the way that I am. So, whatever got me here to this point and how I think, I never regret. That's why everyone always asks me, well, do you have any regrets? Nope. So, what's up? I think this is why so many people keep wondering why so many people have regrets. So many people want to do something different, change who they are. You can try, but the you that has been created by all of your circumstance is always going to be there. So gather all the knowledge that you have gotten from all of your experience and make it work for you. I'm the way that I am because of my experiences and the people that have, been part of my life, whether temporary, permanent, or semi-permanent. I am the way I am because of my own free will and the people that I interact with and the experiences that I have had. So you said giving too damn much made you the way that I am. how else are you going to know not to give too much in the future? I'd rather give too much when I have less than give too much when I have more. Don't you think you better learn why you ain't got a lot to give? That way, you know for your future. Don't do that. That's not right. You practicing over there. Okay, that was practice for the big leagues. So that's why I don't regret it, because I was gonna learn it then, or I'm glad I learned it then rather than learning it in the future. Now I know. You see? So never regret it. Look, you was nice so you can learn what nice do. You was nice because you learn what, I'm only going to see this good side of this person. Now you see that good side of that person. Okay. Did the good stay good? I don't know. But at the same time, you're learning those lessons you can't buy. You can't buy those lessons. Who's going to teach you that? I mean, I could tell you about it, but how you going to believe it? So now, the good never stay good. The good never stay good. The bad never stay bad. It's all circle. You chasing yourself, baby. Okay. I told Sasha to chase herself, and she was like doing like this. I said, no, chase yourself. She started running in a circle. I said, there you go. Chase yourself. You'll be running in a circle. Run away from yourself. You're going to be running in a circle counterclockwise. So never regret and never run away from yourself and never chase yourself. That's what I've learned. Be who you are. Be happy with who you are. Be happy of all the experience that you have. Be happy the way you have become. It's for a reason. You just didn't become this way by accident. You have a purpose and a role to fulfill. You're supposed to be the way you are. The reason why is either to learn and improve it yourself, or to remain as you are because that's who you are supposed to be. I know I'm supposed to be this way. I'm not supposed to be nice. I'm nice, but I'm not supposed to be too nice. I'm supposed to say what I need to say when I need to say it. I'm not supposed to be quiet all the time unless it's appropriate to be quiet at that time. I'm supposed to know when to talk and when to shut up. I'm supposed to tell people the same thing. I'm supposed to make mistakes. I'm supposed to learn from my own mistakes. I'm supposed to do all of those things. And I'm telling you, from experience, when is enough enough? When a man keeps acting like a fool? When they drop dead of a heart attack, I guess. I don't know. But at the same time, what is enough for you may be enough for not be enough for the next person, or maybe too much for the next person. So how many men did you date before you found girls? It's too many. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't need. I don't remember if I followed my own advice that I hadn't given yet. I was probably only 20, 21. So I didn't have advice to give at that time because I was so young. But definitely I definitely paid attention to what other people were doing that were getting what they wanted to get. Yeah. I was learning from others. That's what I was doing. You said shame on you women. Shame on you men. Yeah. Look, it take one to make one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take one to make one. Anyway, I'm not ashamed. I'd never be ashamed. Shoot. Why would I be ashamed? It is 2021. Okay? It is 2021. It is 2021. In the year 3000, we still going to be shaming women for how many men they just slept with? We're going to have time travel, Wakanda healing beds, and we still going to be shaming women for how many men they sleep with? Shoot. It is 2021. Shame on the men. There you go. You said, go shame your mama. Oh. Should you answer, man, when he asks you what you're doing on the weekend? When you have a date with others? Girls, say you're doing something that's expensive. Oh, I'm going sailing this weekend with my friends. Just say that, girl. Say that. Even though you ain't. Just say it. Or I might be going sailing with my friends. If I don't get... I might be going sailing with my friends. I haven't made up my mind yet. That means if you ask me to go out, you better ask quick. Because I can be sailing. Okay. You go your one opportunity, you better not mess it up. That's how you do that. Money, opportunity, and lazy made you that way. Exactly. Lazy lines, eins. I can't read that word. No. Losing faith in certain people, learning that people are not who they say they are, has made me this way. Basically, life experience and liars has made me the way that I am. As most children learn the hard way, adults lie, people lie, and that they're the world is not what they thought it was. There you go. So that's all. It's nothing in particular. It's simply losing faith in people, having less expectations, disappointment, all those things that most people go through makes us the way we are. It made me the way that I am, for sure. But at the same time, it made me stronger and more confident, so I don't regret it. And I don't feel like I should change unless I choose to change. Unless there are... I think as people get older, they change into a nicer person because they stop expecting so much out of other people. They stop looking at other people as they're supposed to do this or that, or they're supposed to fulfill a certain role. Then they start looking more within. So that's more when you get older. But right now, I think I'm at the age where I've learned what I've learned. I don't regret what I've done. I'm taking the experiences and making them work for me and teaching other people how to get through certain things and how to build their confidence back up and how to do whatever they need to do next, how to get it back up. So I feel many people, many men ask always, what made you the way you are? What you think? Mickey Mouse? Cartoons? No. What do you think? Just like when you ask men, What made you a player? What made you this way? Most of the time, sadly, it's not going to be other women. It's going to be another friend or peer pressure or something like that. So, what is the sign you know you're over it? When you don't think about it, whatever it is, when you just, oh well, when you're like, oh well, and on to the next thought. Men in their 30s just want, yep. So, how do you know if you over it in your heart? If you don't think about it or feel anything about it anymore, it's just like, oh well, what's next? When you saying what's next, like the Drake song, you done. What do I think about Bennifer 2.0? I don't. We end up like this partially from seeing how men dog these chicks out and women give their all, walk away and with nothing. Ooh, child. For real, for real. And when they walk away with nothing, a lot of the times, here's the thing. Women who walk away with nothing, this is what I've learned through talking to women who have done this, like literally with money, they walk away with nothing to prove a point. Because they walk away with nothing and they don't have a way to get it back, they done for real, for real. But if they do have a way to get it back, or they already have it, or don't need what the man has, they walk away to prove a point that I don't need you. You need me. See? Or you needed me. So it sadly leaves a bit of mental, I don't need you, you need me, in that man's mind. Now, I don't suggest it. Get what you get. But at the same time, I see why those women leave without wanting anything from those men, because what they're really trying to say is, I don't need you. I don't need anything that you can give me. I don't need nothing from you. You actually needed me, like the Rihanna song, you needed me, whatever. So she's like, I don't need your little chump change. I got my own money. And yes, it may seem masculine to you, but maybe I just need a more masculine man. I don't even need your little money. Okay. So sometimes that's what it means, but at the same time, I'll take your money if you're gonna give it to me. I'm taking it. But at the same time, I don't need it. That's what I've learned. A lot of women are like, oh, I don't need nothing from him. And then that's true. Get what you can get while you with her. Then when you leave, you don't really need nothing at all because you done built yourself. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look, I don't need you because I built myself. Can you talk about how to deal with anxiety, low self-esteem when dealing with high value men? I don't deal with great value Walmart. Think of them as great value Walmart. Exactly. It's Walmart. It's not high value, baby. It's great value. Switch your thinking. How are you gonna have anxiety and low self-esteem if you dealing with somebody from Walmart? Think about it like that. Oh, Walmart and great value. Sam's Club, maybe. It's the same thing. They have great value. That's how I'm gonna think about it. not as a high value. Because if I'm going to use the word high, I'm going to think you high on drugs, because you're not anywhere above me. Okay. Unless you can produce a child, you ain't no high value man. Woman. Okay. Woman is always the highest. Sorry, that's just the way it is. Because they got a mama. Sorry, it's just mean, but it's true. So great value. I'll give you great value. That's all you're going to get. It's great. Great is a good word. Value is a good word. No. So my self-esteem is already high because I know that. So know that, and your self-esteem will be high too. Be like Katherine Jackson. I produced Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson and LaToya. The other ones as well. Tito, Jermaine, Jackie, Marlon. Did I name them all yet? Rebe. I had all them kids, and look, they all make. Look, my self-esteem remains high. Oh, Randy, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Randy. Feel like Katherine Jackson when you hear MJ or Janet Jackson song on the radio. That's how you need to feel. Oh, my children. A man said that he wants to escort. I'm not. What would be a nice way to tell him invest? Well, a man said he wants an escort. Give him the phone number to the escort service. What you doing? That's what he's looking for. Girl, Google that stuff and send it right on over. Here you go. Basically, just be very keep your self-esteem up by knowing who you are. There, basically, that's it. There's no high value man over you. There's just a great value man that came from a woman, somebody, mama, baby. That's all that there is. Sorry. That's how we'll always think. I'm so sorry. It can't change because that's what it is. How can I be heartless and careless and get what I want from men like they do us? Stop chasing yourself. And what I mean by that, stop running in a circle. Stop. Basically, just stop. Pause. Go on strike. If they're not there to give you what you want, then they don't need to be speaking to you. Yeah. Like, don't listen. Put the radio on, put the records on, put the CD on, whatever you got, put the digital Put your title on, whatever. Spotify, whatever you got, put that on. Don't listen. It seems that when you ignore someone, they try to get your attention more. So, can you be with someone without being truly? Yeah, of course. People are with people that they don't feel that way about. All people are in relationships that they don't feel truly in love with all the time, everywhere. So basically, yeah, duh. Some of y'all grew up with parents like that. Duh. You said men do it all the time, especially on tax season. Tax season roll around, you're gonna see a lot of that. Oh, tax time. Gotta claim your kids. Gotta claim them. Can I flip your tax check? No. Come on. I want to buy you. I want to take you on vacation with my own money that you gonna flip. What? How do you feel about male YouTubers red pill teaching men not to chase women alone validation? I don't think men should. I don't think men YouTubers teaching men about not chasing women's alone validation. But it's too obvious. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with an IQ over 75 will see that the man is not validating them on purpose, because knowing that a man really wants sex and he's not complimenting you or validating you means that he's doing it on purpose. So we already know, if you ain't thirsty, you ain't real. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Faking it. So it wouldn't work on somebody like me. It might work on somebody else with low self-esteem. But if you ain't thirsty, you faking and dodging. That's what they call it, faking and dodging. You ain't thirsty, you ain't even acting a little bit thirsty, then it ain't real. I'm sorry. No real straight man who asks you out on a date is not going to give you some type of validation unless they've been told not to. And then you have to say, oh, they're really trying hard to get me because they're not validating me. So they really like me, baby. So all it's going to do is work in reverse. If you ain't complimenting me left and right, you like me a lot. A lot. If you saying something rude, you meant to say something nice, but you have to cut yourself off and remember what that man said on that YouTube channel, because I really like this woman and I want her and I don't want to have to chase her. So you put in the extra work for me. Thank you. So when you do that, it's just a dead giveaway. Y'all remember dead giveaway? Thank you for not validating me so that I know you really do want to validate me. Thank you for concealing and hiding your thirst. I know it must be hard. Red pill is a placebo, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Red pill men are placebo men. He tried to guilt trip me for asking him to take better paying job for extra $6K. We be together off on our heels. He paid for everything mostly. Low letters from... Well, do you out earn him? Tell him it's only a matter of time. You better get on it. All right. Have an ex ever came by and smashed you? An ex came by where? My house? I doubt it. I doubt that they would want to do that. You got banned from Bumble trying to sell something. I wasn't. I was practicing, but then men on Bumble suck. Girl, if you try to sound like a gold digger, people say that they will turn you in for that. So you got to be extra pick me on there, and then come up with a scenario later. If they're looking for something free, they're the ones that's robbing. You on here looking for free stuff that ain't free? Then go dumpster dive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, you looking for stuff free that ain't free, you better go dumpster dive. What do you do when you look better than they think? What do you do? What to do when you know you look better, but they think they do? I mean, you can't bring down someone else's self-esteem. Let them think they look good. Shoot. If it ain't broke, let them think they look good. I don't see a reason to bring down someone else's fantasy of themselves, because that might just be what's getting them to the next step. You never know, baby. You may be like, oh my goodness, they ugly, but they think they look good. Let somebody else tell them. I ain't finna tell them. Okay, don't put in writing on a date site. Oh, okay. She's helping you out, whoever asked about Bumble. Okay, the guy I'm talking to, his ex left him at the altar. Does this trauma feminize? If she left him at the altar, he was already feminized, baby. Sprinkle. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, if you got left at the altar as a man, it's too late. How do you state your needs early on in dating? When is the ideal time to say I expect my partner to pay 90% of the bills? In the very beginning, like not the very beginning, but you gotta know who you're dealing with first. If you know they'll say yes, then the sooner the better. If you don't know, wait a little bit and see what you think that they're gonna do. Then tell them, but tell them earlier rather than later. Sure, it's a matter of time. It's funny you said that without much context. My question, because I'm getting plastic surgery in October. Girl, look, you can't make a man do what he don't want to do. He's right there where he want to stay. Let him stay. Get your surgery. Do what you gotta do. Do whatever you need to do. Don't tell him again. Just be done with it. The idea that you want him to earn more is already out there. So that's all you have to do. All you have to do is tell him you need more money. It's already in his mind. It's working on him. Go get your surgery. He gonna think, man, she's trying to level up on me and get me out of the picture so she can go find somebody else that makes more money. Because just let it sink in. It's in his mind. He know what you want. So, being the way that I am, it definitely is good for, getting past stuff, not taking things too seriously, being able to laugh at yourself as well, because I'm laughing at myself all the time. You said, Hannah Mon, He is rich and he has everything, but he's kind of childish behaviors, not just with me. How can I make him come to me seriously? I think he's just playing around. Girl, it's been a long time since I dated anybody childish, so I don't know. Girl. I don't know how to date anybody childish. I don't know. Like, I'd be like, or they would have had to be mature for their age, and I don't know. And become childish with them. Act stupid with them. See how they like it. Mm-hmm. Sure, would you entertain a sugar daddy that ghosted and treated you poorly if he tried coming back, or would you chalk him the deuces? Oh, he could most of the time, if someone ghosts you, it's for a reason, and you can pay for forgiveness with Cash App, PayPal, um, things like that, you know. But at the same time, I won't be taking that relationship seriously, or I wouldn't expect nothing in return except what I'm asking for, and that will be that. But where my money? It's always gonna be a business by the end. Where my money? Where my money? But no, I would just ignore. Honestly, it's kind of like a slap in your face. Like, you're not important enough to be remembered, so you've been ghosted. When does a girl ghost a guy? Sometimes women do ghost men. They just keep trying to pop back up. They become a ghost for real and trying to haunt you. Okay, because the women is like whatever. It's the man that can't take the rejection. If you ain't working out 5 to 6 days a week, you simply aren't serious about manifesting your beauty as long as possible. Are you exercising and working out 5 to 6 days a week, JR? Are you serious about maintaining your beauty as long as possible, sir? And who's paying her to do that? Sprinkle Sprinkle? First names, last name. Thank you for inspiring me to level up. Where don't thank me yet, baby. Sprinkle Sprinkle. You got to do the leveling up first. I'm just here giving you some words to help get you to that next level. Honestly, but Sprinkle Sprinkle, look, these men be always talking about what women need to do. Are you doing it? Somebody paying you? You ran 800 miles last year, and how much money did you earn? Vanity Sprinkle Sprinkle. You seeing a guy who is rich and successful, but he doesn't want anything serious. He knows I can go get somebody richer. How do I make him want me more? Stop wanting him. Go get somebody richer. Um, I rather say I earned a certain amount of money than say I ran 800 miles, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. 80K. Okay, not enough. Well, if you hadn't been running 800 miles, you could have made some more. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wonder how much that girl you talking about made. Ma'am, how much did you make last year? because you weren't busy trying to run 800 miles. Yeah, 80K is good if you don't have kids or a wife. But it's not good when you're trying to tell a woman how to maintain her beauty unless you're a personal trainer. Like, we don't care. You 80K. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What woman is going to get up and run 800 miles a year for 80K? I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because I know I'm not. Just look. You keep your little 80K. I'm going to keep my little... I'm going to keep my little stomach. Y'all have a good day. What are you on that treadmill for? 80K. I gotta maintain my beauty for 80K. I'm not making fun of 80K. 80K is actually good for a single person. But what I'm saying is not going to get a woman on a treadmill. Sparkle, sparkle. All right. Live Olivia said, "Oh, your friend said I'm wrong for accepting $400 from Sugar Daddy because he didn't reply to my message. Thoughts?" He sent it. Shoot, sparkle, sparkle. It wasn't no mistake. It was for you to accept. There was no note on it that says, "Please reply," was it? All right then. But I'm just showing you guys that this is why I am the way I am. You expect a woman to get up out of her bed, even though women go through 10 times as much as men, physically, anyway. You want her to put her physical appearance as a priority so she can attract a man who makes 80K. Meanwhile, there's fat women out here making more money and dating men that make more money than that. Just saying. Do you know, like, honestly, yeah, having a good body, looking beautiful, looking good, looking your best is going to be great for you health-wise and beauty-wise. But still don't guarantee you getting a man or a man with money. Because I know some skinny women that's broke and working at Burger King. I don't know them personally, but I see them. Okay, and then I know some fat, chubby women that's living the way they want to. What I'm saying is it don't guarantee you anything. You got to have more than that. You got to have more than that. I see skinny people working at Walmart. I see skinny people working at everywhere, baby. The gas station. Stomach flat. Stomach on flat. I'm sitting there jiggling and wiggling, and I got nice things, money, bills paid. Okay? So I don't know. And I say that because and it's true. Just look. Just open your eyes. Just open your eyes. Your daughter been watching you for 5 years? She just told me to watch you. Oh, okay, Lava, tell your daughter I said hey. Thanks for watching for 5 years. How to turn the table on him. How to turn the table on him. Don't show up to the table, baby. Just keep him waiting at the table and don't ever go back. There you go. The best way is to just not return. That way you don't have to turn the table at all. You just keep going. Wherever you was hidden. Why do some men want educated, smart women? So they can quit their job? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And leave without worry of paying bills? quick, fast, and in a hurry at their own whim with no guilt. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't become educated or smart or get your money, but you asked me why they want them. They want them for that reason, but then they don't want them to be smarter than themselves. So they want their cake, but they don't want to eat the cake. So basically, they want you to be able to earn the money and be educated, but they don't want you to act educated and be smarter than them. So I don't know. I want to learn to increase my intelligence because I am lacking in that area. Okay, well, increase it. You can increase your intelligence, but at the same time, is it going to be in something that they value as a man or in something you value? Because some of the intelligence that you're going to, like, if you're going to increase your intelligence in certain things, is it going to be something of interest to that man? For me, I'm going to increase my intelligence in something that is beneficial for me. And it's still an increase in intelligence, whether they like it or not. I'm looking out for me, baby. I'm not going to be smart for them. I'm being smart for myself. A lot of women make the mistake of learning about something in order to impress a man. Look, I'm not finna learn something I don't have a use for and are bored to death about to impress you. I'm finna learn about something that's going to benefit me. And if you're not impressed, then oh well. Shoot, somebody else will be. If you're not impressed still, oh well. I'm not finna learn about something I don't need or want. Wasting my time. Unless it's beneficial for me and I truly like it. I'm not going to do it. What would you do if you were a financially stable man, but he also dependent on his mom? What? How you gonna be financially stable but also dependent on his mama? That make no sense. I have my own money, but my mom's gonna pay for everything. Hey. Your mom has ulterior motives of control then. You can't stand handsome men that they control me because I fall in love. Oh well then. You better stop. You better change your type then. Mm-hmm. It's not conversation starter for me, but at some point they want to know what you do. Better make up something that don't make a lot of money, but still sound like a good, decent career that is more noble. You know what I'm saying? Do you think 19-year-olds should be sugar babies? I mean, what do I think? Like, I can't stop them. Do you think 19-year-olds should be strippers? They be stripping. The man wasn't supposed to be prettier than you ladies. True. I like them to think I'm on my way to millions. I'm just not there yet. Oh, really? How to flirt without coming off needy and awkward by not flirting at all. Okay. Just be there. If they like you, they'll approach. If they give you a compliment, you can give them one back. Mm. You said you need hate handsome man hypnosis? Get you some wrong prescriptions contacts, girl. They'll all be with blur. Go online, order you some contacts and just type in any number. And when they ship out, stick them in when you arrive on your date. Make sure you can see the shadow and the outline, though. That's important. Some guy who's 43 helped you furnish apartment, go on trips here and there, and send you cash. He sent you just sent him an invoice for surgery. Do you think he'll get it? You sent him an invoice. Maybe he might if he's feeling generous. Let the man gas you up and go, oh, really? Ha ha ha. Thank you. You're nuts. Y'all are so silly. What are great times to negotiate with your man? When he actually there and paying attention? Uh-huh. Oh, JR, your role model is in effect. Go watch. Is your role model in effect? You better go watch your role model. JR. When meeting a man, do you state your standards in the beginning? Yes, I state it because I can. If I know they'll meet them. Yep. If not, I gotta weigh on. I gotta really see who they are. Some men are mysterious too. I'm your favorite girl, gal, woman. I'm not a gal, I'm a woman. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if what you EA affiliate? What if you have good sex and money? Dang. Are you a boy or a girl? Because okay, it sounds like a boy's name. Well, hopefully you're generous with the money. How to hint a guy to ask you for a date? If they want one, they'll ask. You can't be in a place of lack. Oh, that's true. Ways to make money from home. Do what you love. And then put a price on it. Then sell it online, baby. Spark, spark. True. Actually, I have a book that you can purchase called How to Do What You Love. It is on Amazon. Just put How to Do What You Love, a Sheer Star Goddess, and it should pop up. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I wrote a book on it. Why compete with someone who's not even there? Just make yourself hard to get, but like a fantasy, right? If you got to go 50-50, then I might as well be single. True. It's you. If he was a paraplegic, I would, and it wouldn't get no check in. Yes, okay, but he got all limbs. Ain't nothing wrong with them. Why you gotta go 50-50? Sparkle, sparkle. I went on a date with an old man with money and he said I was too young. Oh, sorry. You made him feel old. His ex that left him at the altar is way prettier than me. Do I continue? Girl, she left because she was way prettier. Duh. Bye, sparkle, sparkle. Okay. That's why he know you ain't gonna leave him at the altar. Ooh, that might not be a good thing. Sparkle, sparkle. Ways to create mystery and not be predictable. Do what you want when you want. Maybe like not make plans and just be spontaneous. Like maybe make a plan to meet up somewhere and then be spontaneous from there. Um, how can we get them to take us to the mall? Can that be a first or second date? It can be a first or a second date. Just find a nice restaurant next to the mall, or sometimes they have them in the malls, like not inside the mall, but like adjacent to where you can walk to the mall from the nice restaurant or semi nice restaurant. The goal is the mall. Like where I live, there's lots of nice restaurants that connect to a mall or a hotel that connects to a mall with shops and stuff. Go to the restaurant, head to the mall right after. Oh, I'm so full. I need to walk it off. I mean, shop it off. I mean, walk it off. You got to hold his hand though when you walking through that mall. Make him feel all good and masculine. And yeah, I got me a cute young one. And then you drag him into the store when you see something in the window that you really like. Oh my gosh, I have to go try that on. Drag him up in there. Okay. Go try it on real quick. He's going to be like, you want it? I'll pay for it. You say you don't want to hold his crusty hand? It's going to be more easy to get him to buy you something if you're holding his crusty hand, okay? Just put some baby powder on your hand like that. Put a thick layer of Vaseline, okay? Do what you got to do. You enticed a rich suitor to be your mentor just to reel him in. How do I get him to be my sugar daddy without making it look intentional? If he don't want you, girl, I don't know what to tell you. So basically, I would say you enticed to be your mentor. Girl, why you want him to be your mentor? A mentor in what field? I dropped everything for this live. He texts me all the time. He does. Just slowly show you're interested in him. Look, you know what I'm interested in? Myself. You can have that in common. If you're interested in you and he's interested in you, then y'all already have something in common, okay? If he likes you, you got something in common. Work, build on that. Any ideas to meet in? Go outside. For real, how to meet it? Go outside. Walk around, look cute, drop something in their path. In an expensive store, perhaps. At a gas station next to their nice car. Who knows? Do y'all do that at the gas station when y'all circling the pump so you see the nicest car, you go pull up next to it? Drop some. Preferably something that could roll. Mm. Mm. Y'all are so silly. Why do I keep attracting 50-50 men? Am I not attractive enough? I get told all the time I'm beautiful and I look expensive. I'm at a loss, kind of. Maybe because you look expensive and they think you can afford to pay your own stuff because obviously you have been. I find that when you look as if you can't afford your own stuff, people want to level you up to the next level. So you might want to tone it down, look broke, get you a synthetic wig and you know the rest. Bust out the Wet n Wild Dollar Tree makeup, You go to your purse to pull out your compact and make sure it's like the cheap brand of makeup and the basics. Be basic. Be basic. Then they'll say, "Oh, I can impress her," and they won't try to go 50. Well, what is a grown man gonna look like going 50-50 with a woman who can barely afford hair and makeup and drives a normal car? Think about that. And if they're asking you to do that, then shoot, they have no manners. You said this was gifted to me. This my sisters. This my cousins. This my mamas. Something. My grandmas. She saved all her life for it. Something. You said your synthetic wig. I know, but you know what I'm talking about. The ones that you have to wear for a long, long time instead of getting a new cheap one. Because there are some good synthetic wigs, yes, and that's how easy they are to replace because they're super cheap. But I'm talking about one you holding on to for like a year or two. Yeah, stick that on and see what happens. The one that you wear daily. Like, dang, I gotta help her. I can't ask her to pay for nothing. She needs all she can get. And then you have to then you have to throw in how much time you donate to, some type of charity. Like, oh, I spend time, working at the animal adoption center to help feed the animal. You gotta make it seem like you give and give and give and don't ever get. So he ain't gonna finish. He's not gonna come along and ask you for nothing. 50% of anything because you already given too much and don't give to yourself is what it looks like. But you look good. Look good enough to be wanted, but not good enough to have been asked to go 50-50. You said you couldn't do it. As an experiment, you should. Shoot. I mean, if you have nothing to lose, like pick somebody that you don't have nothing to lose. Like, okay, let me see how this works. You try it on someone. I mean, there's nothing to lose on a first date. So in order to attract a high value man, you look basic but not too flashy. Ooh, high value. His is a high value because she had him. So great value. I don't see high value men as higher than me. They might be great, but they're never higher than me. When you say high value, like to me, it makes it seem like they're over you or they're higher than you. They ain't higher than you. You higher or the same. Now they may be greater than you, but definitely not higher. So because his mama higher. Here you go. If he's high, his mama higher. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If he's high, his baby mama higher. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? Why are you a Pisces? You sound like it. Yep. I'm. You know what I'm going to start laughing at when they start making T-shirts that say "high value man" in the same letters that they print out "great value" on the generic Walmart brand. That's what I'm going to laugh at when they come out with that spoof of a term. Mm-hmm. How to meet men that can pay your bills and move you into a nice area. I'm tired of working a dead-end job. I want the freedom of doing it. You know what you got to go do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think the answer is obvious. If you want it quick, fast, in a hurry, you know the obvious answer. Come on now. You a high value man, Shira? Well, what's higher than high? You a high value? You sure you're not just? Why do like people can't tell you a high value? You got to put that word in front of your name. Like I'm a high value man. That's like saying an ink pen. You got an ink pen? Y'all remember people used to say that in the olden days? They got to emphasize. Look like, really, there's another type? Are you a... I got a luxury Bentley. Y'all know me. I got a luxury Bentley. You want to ride in my luxury Bentley? It's a luxury. Did I mention that it was luxury? It's a Bentley. You sure? It's luxury. It's luxurious. It's high value Bentley too. I got a high value Bentley. You want to come take a drive? Really? Do you know why I think the term high value man was invented? Because man alone is simply now just negative. You hear the word man? Mm-mm-mm. You hear the word woman? You got to put something in front of it now. It's so terrible. I think that's the real reason y'all ain't telling the truth. Oh, men has gotten a bad rap. Just even the name men. You have to put something in front of it now. You can't just leave it as man, because people think of men, they think of all the terrible things that we do and say and how we abandon our children and whatnot. And let's put high value in front of it just so that we can stop the negative stereotype. Sure, why not? I'm finna come up with the next. I'm gonna put something in front of women. Gold digging. Are you a high value man? Are you a gold digging woman? Well, yes, I am. You should be able to cover that since you're so high value. If not, then move out of the way so the higher value man can come through. Okay, gold digging women. Remember 800 miles? Remember gold digging women? Okay. You done ran 800 miles? Was you at least running for a cause? Did you have a t-shirt on? Was you sponsored or something? Come on. Did you earn something for charity? What you did? I can't. You must have one of them pedometers. You've been adding them up all year, keeping track. Is that one of your bragging points when you go out on a date? I ran 800 miles last year. So, I drove 800 miles last year. Start running. What? The only thing I'm going to be running from is, look, I ain't even going to say it. If you see me running, run too, baby. Run too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you see me running, you better start running too. That's all I'm going to tell you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. And there's my explanation. She's a runner. She's a track star. Yeah. A guy invited you to dinner. It was 140. He was 40 short, girl. He sent the money back to the restaurant after 2 days. How to avoid what? I hope y'all are young. First of all, I hope you're young. Because if that happened with any man over 27 years old, you need to call his mama and tell her about herself for raising him to be like that. Sprinkle. Your husband watching red pill mug towel content nonstop, talking about it. He sound like he hates women. What should I do? Cut him off in the bed. Sprinkle. No sex, no more. Ever. Bye. See how much he like women then. No more sex, period. Done. Get you a onesie. You know them Christmas onesies they sell at Target around wintertime. Zip it up. Sleep in the fetal position so he can't unzip it. Sprinkle. He ain't getting no more. Go on strike. Stop cooking. Stop cleaning. Don't wash his dirty drawers. And you done. Period. Period. Oh, you don't like women no more? Okay. Glad to know. You coming out the closet. Here you go. Cut them all off. It's going to change super quick. I promise you. Why would any woman be dating a MGTOWish clown if dude is talking men going their own way, send him on his way? Exactly. You know, those type of men really don't want to go their own way. It's more of a confidence boost for them to make it seem like they have other options. Or that they have some type of power and authority. It's just a temporary fix. They know once you cut them off, they're going to be back there begging. So, call it bluff, baby. Call it bluff. Next time he say something crazy to you, mark it down every week. Every time he say something crazy, it's a whole nother week of being on strike from everything. And don't tell him either until the third week. And you're like, okay, you working on week 4, huh? A guy invited me to dinner. Oh yeah, you told me, girl, how to avoid this type of risk. Make sure he can afford more than that. See what kind of car he drives, see what kind of job he has. He should have more than $140 if he has a decent job and car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My potential sugar daddy hasn't texted you all day until right now. Tell me something good. Should I respond? Yeah. Yeah, you should say, there's a sale at my favorite online store. I've already got all the things in the checkout. Waiting on you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I tried to date a man 30 plus years older and he paid a little, but how do I get more? Make sure he got the money to give first. I've never met or asked if my breasts were real. You never met a man and asked if your breast was real and wanted to see in person. I said, in your dreams. He said, what can he do to make it a reality? What should I ask for? Girl, nothing. Don't even entertain that. That's stupid. First of all, men don't care if they real or fake. Number 2, if he's asking how to make his dream a reality on feeling on your boobs, he just skipped all the respect for you. Don't respond. I would say you can start over with some respect. Well, sir, you can start over with some respect. If a man works 7 days a week, barely calls you, should I cut him off? We planned a date this weekend, but he barely calls or texts. Girl, if he forgot you, baby. His work is more important, obviously. You can't date somebody like that because their career is more important than you. Okay? You're just a second thought. Why? Because if you're dealing with somebody that works a lot, you have to be very, especially if they like what they do, you have to be someone who is worth taking the time off from to stop earning money from. Like, you got to be worth it. If you're not worth it, then they gonna forget because they're enjoying their work more than they would be enjoying a date with you, because obviously there's nothing too special. Okay. Now you get the right type of person. No, you're gonna be taken off early. Would you recommend an 18-year-old to use your advice? If they need it, sprinkle, sprinkle. First of all, if they found my videos, they obviously need it because they searched for it. Unless it just popped up on suggested. But if they were searching for something, they might need it. You said I like my man super busy. Mm-hmm. Your uncle works all the time and made lunch plans because he works late at the farm. She dropped it. Yeah, yeah. Everyone in my circle is a 6-figure or better. No crumb bums. Just add him on your Instagram and post more seriously. What? I'm pretty much done with talking to anybody on Instagram. Them people crazy. Unless that 18-year-old wishes to throw away a valuable gift of youth. What? Y'all are so silly. Oh, you talking about your main dude? Huh? Oh, heck no. The main dude don't get no Instagram privileges. If James was busy working out the time, he's less likely to have energy for sex. A huge win. Y'all silly. So, if we look good, we really eat. I was so happy. I always felt ugly until I seen sexy men watching you. Good for you, girl. Y'all are so silly. You know what? I think people on Instagram or Facebook or social media, I don't know if people are taking them seriously or not. Like, you don't take people as serious online as you do in person. Have James ever made me cry? Have I ever made James cry? Of course, we've been together for so many years. I've made him cry. He's made me cry. Does it matter what a man drives? Some men with money drive Toyotas. Well, I won't be riding in that Toyota. Look, that's his work car, his get around car. When you come pick me up, I can't get in no Toyota. You better have something else that you take women out in. You know, you can afford a different car. You know, you ain't gonna get no Toyota. I didn't get dressed I didn't get up, put all this makeup and hair on and looking cute to sitting on, excuse me, forgive me if you have a Toyota, but if you're rich, I didn't do all this to go get in somebody's Toyota. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. So if we look good, we really want rich men at a fancy restaurant bar. What? Look, if they coming over to you, they like you, hey, see what it's about. See, when I was young, I never tried too hard. I just showed up and was just being cute and being myself. If they want to come over, they came over. They didn't, they didn't. That's how I kind of did it. I didn't try too hard. You know what I'm saying? I was just who I was. And just like this. Sometimes I played stupid and dumb and innocent. Sometimes I played mysterious. Just that depends on the type of man that I sized him up to be and what would work for me. That's all. It wasn't that hard. I just showed up looking good. The rest was pretty much just being who I am, which is unapologetically me, knowing what I want, having confidence. If they don't like it, oh well. That's just how I went up. Um, when someone was like, "Hey, how are you?" Da, 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 da. This is how I was. You said, "Doesn't?" I told y'all I'm not finna get no Toyota. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You better rent a car. Didn't I just tell you that? Unless you know you own a Toyota dealership. Okay. You said it's okay if I make $200,000, but I drive a Honda Civic. It's fine. You know, some people try to stay low profile, but you also need a car to take a woman out, and some women are embarrassed to get out of a car that's worse than hers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you better have your date car too. Look, drive your low profile car around. Bring out the nice car on the date. Come on. That would be the same thing as you asking a beautiful woman out and she show up looking basic with some sweatpants on. Okay, no, come in a nice car. Get your car together. Get you another car for taking women out. And, you know, drive your Honda to work all day long. Put the miles on the Honda. Bring out the nice car when you go on a date. Women dress up. They spend money. They put on makeup, perfume, they little high heels. They could be a hobo and come out looking like who did it and why and sit in your who did it and why Honda, even though they have all these nice, sexy clothes in their closet. Okay? Do what you got to do. I'm tired of people trying to do that. You got all that money, go buy you a nice car. Or at least rent one or borrow one for the night. Something. Okay? Get you a limo, town car, something. You said those are the ones that get played the most. You said you're just cheap. Well, the woman gonna be cheap with her looks. Where are we going? You picking me up in a Honda? Where are we going? Applebee's. Okay, hold on. Let me get my hoodie and my sweats on. I'll meet you outside. Oh, is it okay? I forgot to brush my teeth. Well, you picking me up in a Honda? Well, how am I supposed to look? Looking all cute, getting dressed up to step out of a Honda? No, don't go together. Sorry. Yeah, I wish you would. I can go call me an Uber in a nicer car for that. Shoot, bye. Even though I don't take Uber, I might think about taking it. You said that's not fair, though. I know it ain't fair. It's not fair that women gotta run 800 miles. It ain't fair that women gotta spend hundreds of dollars on makeup and hair and nails and shoes and clothes and all sorts of things either. But we be doing it. I'm sure our monthly beauty bill is more than your Honda Civic bill. Car note, sprinkle, sprinkle. Get you a nice car. You too old to be whirling around in a Honda Civic on dates. And if your mama didn't tell you, I did. Could you imagine the disappointment when you go to pick up a woman? She went from he might be the one to he sure ain't the one. He's not the one. So, you can get a nice car and still not break the bank. You sure can. Just get something that she won't be embarrassed to be seen getting out of. Okay, there you go. Wow, Hondas are nice though. Japanese cars last the longest. I appreciate it, practical man. Really? Well, then you might be the one. Y'all need to get together. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Women don't need to. Only Western feminist women in the Matrix are small percentage in the world. Huh? Look, let me tell y'all something. I have more respect for my kids. And because I drop them off to school. My kids told me, Mom, you need to get another car. When are you going to upgrade your? This was like before I got the car that I have now. Okay. If my kids say that my car needed an upgrade for them to be dropped off at school, then I know anybody you taking out, any woman you taking out, feels the same way. Okay. You said the Matrix. I don't care. The Matrix, the Matrix, however you gonna pronounce it, is still the same. And whatever. Matrix, whatever, it's still the same. You need a better car in the Matrix. Do you see them driving beat up cars on the Matrix movie? No, they at least get the nice car. You don't see no beat up Honda or no old Honda Civic on the Matrix. They got nice cars and nice clothes and nice sunglasses. Okay. Let me get the worst since I'm going to be in the Matrix today. I'm not saying it's the worst, but what I'm saying is they go, if you're going to be here, you might as well be here. You know what I'm saying? Be here on purpose if you're going to be here. There you go. You said on the Matrix they had classy old beat up cars too. Mm-hmm. So anyway, y'all know sometimes I just, making y'all laugh, but a Honda is fine. Look, for the first and last date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. You said most doctors I know drive hybrid Toyotas. Then you probably, never mind. I'm sure they have their other car at home too. Okay, I'm sure they have their other car at home. I used to go to the hospitals all the time. They got photographs of their cars up in their office. They got their Honda keys on the desk because they drive to work because they got all of their hospital germs on them and their hospital car, and they keep all their change of clothes in there. They got their work car and their play car because they can afford it. I saw this dude had a picture of his sports car up on his wall. He was a doctor. Like that was his girlfriend or something. You said, yep. They got a boat. They got a second home, a lot of them. And they got a second or third car. And then they have their work car. But I'm done talking about cars. Look, if you want to drive a Honda, if you think that's impressive, then great. Drive a Honda. At the same time, don't it, like maybe the type of woman that you're searching for is someone who sees the same thing, sees how you see. That could be a good thing. I'm just saying a lot of women probably want a little bit more, luxury. Your daughter hates that you're dating a BBW. What should I do? I mean, I don't think that's any of your daughter's business, but I don't know. You have to explain to her why you're dating a BBW. Maybe that will help her. It's like, why are you dating a BBW? Taxi? I mean, um, holiday. I can't cook. Tell her the truth. She paid. She got. She warm. Same reason. Um, Tell her the truth. Whatever the reason is, tell her. Then maybe she'll get it. All right. That's all I can get. No. Come on. Tell her the truth. Why do you care about what your daughter thinks exactly? Well, technically, she's a S is. I don't even know what this is. All these letters. You guys gonna have to translate it and break it down because I don't know. Do slim, thick women get the same treatment as size 44 through 6? I don't know. Like size 4 through 6, not in the same category. That you are miniature, petite, or tall and skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not. Here's what I would say: you're not regular, everyday woman. You're either tiny or tall and skinny. See, you slim, thick, and it's oh god, yeah, slim, thick. How tall are you? You gotta also think about that height. If you're tall, slim, thick is different on tall people. It's like where you thick at though. Like I'm tall, but I ain't thick in certain areas. Super size, okay. Just tell her that's what turn you on, and you oh well. You 5'3". You short, girl. You short. That is short. I'm tall. Yes. You say your daughter is your baby. You care what she thinks. Plus, she knows the kind of things I do with them. Big. All I know is you a grown man. If you care what your daughter think, then listen to her. If you don't, then continue on with what you're doing. There you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, that's what you want to hear. How do you handle jealousy from other women? I don't know other women. I don't know no other women besides my family members. Like seriously, I don't know too many other women besides my family members. Like I don't deal with other women besides my family members. So the answer is I don't deal with them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know men who love short women, very tall men. Okay. Hmm. You 5'2"? Boy, you lying. 350 pounds of muscle and 5'2"? You make how you gonna be 5'2"? Um, I have no women friends. Okay, let me ask you a question. Could you, if you were a woman, could you be my friend? Just think about it for 2 seconds. You say, yes, I could. Y'all all saying yes. Mm-hmm. That's so sweet. I'm actually like, if I was your personal friend, I'm actually have the same sense of humor. Hmm. You said you want to be my friend. You know what? I think I'm too lazy and self-centered to have like friends. Hmm. Um, and I'm going to tell you the real reason. Okay, I have a family, and I have to make 3 other people happy to live with. Oh, I don't need a fourth one. Okay. So that's another reason why a lot of women who are, married with children don't have a lot of friends unless they purposely make it their, business to have friends. But like I got to worry about my kids, I got pets, James, myself, and then here comes somebody else. Like, okay, you didn't call me back, you didn't text me back, you don't care. I don't care because I got too much to do. I got 3 businesses to run. I got cats and dogs. I got kids. I got a husband. I got a house. I got YouTube. I don't have time for friends, literally. Like, and sometimes when you have so many other things as a priority, a friend may feel as if they are low on your priority list because you have so many other things in front of them. So that's one of the reasons why I would be a terrible friend, because I have so much on my list. So my friend would definitely feel neglected. My friend would definitely feel low on the priority list because I have so many other things that I have to be doing. So if you want me as your friend, you're gonna be on last on the list. Just look, you gonna get a birthday card on Christmas. Did I miss your birthday? Because that's why. She her real friends would understand that though. I know. But I feel like I wouldn't want somebody sitting around waiting on me. Like, go and be free. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'd rather somebody go and be free. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who do you talk to when you need a friend? My kids. Mm-hmm. You said you a real fear and then you wouldn't understand. See, that's what I'm trying. It's not that. It's just like if you're a person and people are tugging you 18 different ways, and you are signing up to get tugged a whole nother way. It's kind of like that. What when your kids leave the house at 18? Yeah, my kids ain't leaving no house at 18. Spoil things. That would be a miracle, but I doubt that they will. Most people wish, oh my goodness, my kids have their stuff together to leave the house at 18. You're right. But if they do, I still have their phone numbers if they answer. Um, I don't know when they'll leave, but I'm sure it's not going to be anytime soon. What if they leave for college? They're not, I don't think my kids are going to leave to go to college. They might go to local college, but I don't think they're going to go off to college unless they have some type of scholarship. Okay. Mm-hmm. Child, I never work unless it's for what? All about one of my friends are needy and negative. Better off without them. They are still young. Sure, what do wear? What what do you wear for your no makeup look? Lots of makeup, darling. I wear a lot of makeup without the no makeup look. Fenty, baby, Fenty. Um. Oh, and this lipstick is called Unbothered by Level Up Cosmetics. And it comes in a little container like this. It is a really pretty dude. I sell it on my Level Up Cosmetics store, levelupcosmetics.us. Type in Unbothered on the search, and this lipstick will pop up. Um, get it in your mind first. You are genuinely know you're a prize, and you're a prize at any size, right? Mm-hmm. It, blah 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 blah. So both your girls are college students saving money at home. They have their own rooms, bathroom, etc. Yeah. I agree. I understand that it's difficult to give your attention to someone else and keep your priorities. I only have one real friend, and we both do not associate with all the fake friends. True. Hmm. Should you buy a man a drink, or is that bigger? Should you buy a man a drink? If you're more manly than he is, sure, why not? I don't think that's a good move, baby. I don't think that's a good move. Like, call me old fashioned, but I don't think that's a good move. If there's free drinks, that's a different story. If it's open bar, I don't know, but like you're not buying nothing. So Are you going to offer at the open bar? Would you like a drink? They're free. But no. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. So, did James like me better when I was smaller or bigger? I don't know. Did you? Hey, you just popped in. Both. My concern is also my parents were and are so great, worked hard for my college education, and loved me so much. I'm their world, but dad racist, sad to say, but true. Oh, y'all are talking to each other. My sister hates that I'm dating a pog. I don't even know what that is. And she tried to beat her up after she found out her pet name for me. If I knew what that was, then I might be able to answer your question or comment on it, but I don't know what that is. I have never bought a man a drink. Good for you. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Who cares? That you can buy one now, so everybody could be one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can buy it, who cares? They still, you can get silicone inserts with special undergarments. Uh-huh. Good for you. She said she calls you Black Bull One. That sound good. You like it, I love it, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all are funny and silly. Look, as much plastic surgery and implants and fake tans and wigs is going around, you can't tell what's what anymore. You might be dating somebody bleached with a nose job. You don't even know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't know what you're dating these days. Sheila, can you bring James the girl? James gone downstairs, I think. You don't know what you're dating these days. Everybody is fake news these days. Fake news. She says you her man dingo. Well, I mean, it's nice that you're fulfilling her fantasy like that. You said you can't tell who ugly, who pretty, who real, who fake. You just might as well enjoy what you're getting. Could you date a provider who was transgender, like a Bruce Jenner? Like Bruce Jenner? Hmm. I'd rather them be more androgynous than transgender because then we could share clothes but still have the masculine and feminine thing going. Like, but still, I don't think I would be married to them for the specific reason that um, you would think somebody would marry. Yeah. Did Did you guys hear a few years back about the Chinese man who sued his wife for having an ugly baby? Oh, because she had plastic surgery. Oh, dang. Could you date a man that is missing his front tooth? Um, why is he missing a front tooth? Did it never grow in? I need the backstory. Did he get in the fight defending me? Like, how did the tooth get knocked out? I need the story. Tell me the story, because that might change my view. You said he would have to get it fixed. He said it's a hard no. I know if it's a good story. If I was defending, Michael Jackson's honor, maybe. I was defending a child, maybe. I was defending my cat, maybe. I was defending my mother, maybe. Knocked out playing basketball, nope. That's why they make mouth guard. Bye. You playing sports, wear your mouth guard. Bye. Um, just kidding. Do they have a replacement tooth? Look, they got a replacement tooth. You said they had to get it fixed. Why are y'all laughing? You said teeth gone from drugs. Y'all stupid. Um, how you are a self-made boss, you, or how do you fix your relationship with social media and media? How to fix your relationship? What do you mean? How to fix my relationship with social media? Like how to be on social media more? Is that what you mean? Um, defending MJ for real. Like you say so bad about MJ. What you say about Mike? Um, y'all are so silly. Honestly, it wouldn't matter to me as long as they treated me right and gave me everything that I need and considered getting the tooth fixed. If they're going to be super social and want to take me out in public, maybe. You gonna sit at home and nobody gonna see us together? Whistle through your gap. I don't care. Okay, so I don't have anything fake in me yet, maybe, but my see fake boob. Okay, hopefully he's tried. You said you tired of your... Y'all so silly. I can't do that. I'm fantastic. What? You're 24, your parents are 42. Would you still recommend dating men 55 plus? Your parents was young. Well, you're 24. I don't know how much your parents earn. I think maybe you should go for whatever you can go for and get the most out of. That's in your comfort range. Because, I'm very extreme. And plus, when I met, James, he lied about his age. So it wasn't even really my fault. You know what I'm saying? But after I found out, like, oh, well, too late now. Didn't find out for a long time. So that's why. So check their driver's license, okay? Does James watch red pill channels? I don't think so. If he did, he would get shut down super quick, fast, and in a hurry. Why did I trust him after he lied so much? Because he was paying all my bills and I never trusted him. I trusted the bill was going to be paid though, sprinkle spray. Y'all know that. Shoot. Trust is like, you don't trust everything about a person. You trust what they are going to do. You trust what you know they're going to do. I trust that them bills is going to get paid. There you go. When words are spoken, I don't trust those words, but I trust them bills being paid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Trust is not the same thing for everything. So a lot of people think, oh, if you trust somebody, you trust everything they do 100%. No, I trust bill getting paid. I trust this. I trust that. I don't trust this. I don't trust that. You can be picky with your trust. My niece is a hairdresser that... Oh, okay. Hair... What? What would you do if James comes to you with red pill BS? Laugh in his face? Record it so I can laugh again later? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Sure, sometimes I feel like I'm losing him. Any advice on how to act when it happens? Let him go. Let it go. Let it go. You can't lose something if you let it go. You hold it on to something so tight, you're going to be so focused on trying to keep it that when you set it down, you ain't going to remember where you put it at. Just let it go. Let it go. Remember, it's holding somebody hostage if you got to keep a leash on them. Let it go. Like if I let Rico outside with no leash and he runs out the front door, he going to be right back as soon as he get thirsty or hungry. Okay. Or hot. Or his legs start hurt. Okay. You don't need no leash. Dogs know where they live. What you gonna do? No, you can't come back, dog? All right, dog, come on. Come on back. Get in your cage. Bye. You said free Rico. Rico cage be open. He can walk out anytime. He likes to sleep in there. It's like his little cave. You say your BBW addiction is ruining your relationship with your daughters. What should I do? Um, well, date a skinny woman and then date the other woman, and then the skinny woman is just your friend. The big woman is your girlfriend. I don't know what to tell you. Eh. Say you like what you like. There you go. Y'all are silly. You said, but you love the plumpers. Well, then go marry one, and she can't tell you nothing after that. Okay, you'll be her stepmama. Bye. Okay. Then she gonna be nice because she gonna try to stay in your will, and okay, that's the best thing you can do. I'm trying to tell you. You marry one. All of a sudden, the power shift will occur. Yeah, she's gonna be extra nice. Huh, hello, don't forget about me. Well, she probably gonna die first if she that big. So I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless she roll over on top of you and you can't breathe during the middle of the night, then never know. Do you think being too affectionate with boyfriend, but only sometimes is a bad thing? Huh? I don't know. Like I'm too old. Like when you're young, that's fun, but if he's not enjoying it like you are, it's probably too much for him. Look, I'm gonna tell you what to do with your big BBWs or your SSBBWs. Get online, hire somebody to film you and your BB woman how y'all spend the day, and then submit it to my 600-pound life. Exactly, the goddess. Get your own TV show. Get your y'all know they always have a boyfriend running errands and bringing food. Come on. And your daughter be like, "Oh, I can be on TV." Um, her suffocating me with her weight is my fetish. Film that too, then put that up online while you begging for air. That might get you paid. Shoot, go ahead. I'm always thinking how to get paid. Name the video. Watch me beg for air and get denied. Watch this man beg for air. um, you can start an OnlyFans. What? Y'all are silly. Go viral saying y'all stupid. Shut up. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. Y'all gonna make me laugh. Somebody gonna don't do it live. Somebody gonna call 911 for you. They're gonna show up at the door live. Don't do that. Um, what Do you think about creating a sex tape with a boyfriend? What do I think about it? I don't think about it. And why do they call it tape anymore? Like, do they actually have the tape? Or is it now on digital form? Okay. I haven't laughed at her so much in a minute. Okay. You said like making a mixtape. Just blur the face out. That way you don't know who was who. And then you could say that was him. You was him and he was you. He had on my underwear. Um Make sure it's dark. Yeah, there you go. Any real advice on how to make him think you're the prize? Is it bad to initiate? Look, if you're a prize, there's a game. In the Olympics, there's a trophy, right? The trophy is always going to be there. The medals are always going to be there, right? The players are going to change. You know why the players change and compete for the same exact thing over and over and over? There's the answer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If they can't make it to the Olympics, then why do you want them in the first place? Look, if someone sacrifices themselves, get up and train every day to win a prize, and if they don't make it to the Olympics or show up to even compete for it, that's not about the prize. The prize is always going to be there. Always going to be exactly what it is. It's the effort to get to it. That is the true value of what the prize means to that individual athlete. See? So it ain't about the prize. The prize gonna be the prize forever. But how are you gonna get there? How are you going to compete? Are you even going to make it to the competition? Are you even worthy of that prize? Okay, if you can't even get there, then why? If he's not even in the competition, then what's the point? Mm-hmm. So, but what exactly in a relationship is the prize? The prize is always going to be there. Okay. The prize is always gonna be there. It's can you get there? Just think about it like money. There's money everywhere on the earth, and then there's people that don't have any money at all. The money always gonna be there. Can you get to it? Okay. What are your plans to get to it? Do you have any motivation to get to it? Do you have a business plan to get to it? Do you have some skills to get to that money? Because the money is there, as money is to be made, but there's people walking around rubbing 2 pennies together. They ain't got no money. But money is everywhere to be made. The prize will always be there. How are you going to get it? What are you going to do? You see what I'm saying? You're not chasing a prize. The prize is standing still. Always. They don't hang a medal on a stick when them Olympians are running. Okay? What do you think it's going to take for you to get to what it is you are seeking? If they are not seeking you, they are not competing for you, if they are not training for you, if they are not doing what it takes to get to you, period, then they don't see you as a prize. So, if you are in a relationship already and they are not doing that for you, they're not seeking you out, they're not trying to constantly do this, and that, you're not a prize to them. You're not, the prize stays still, period. You don't own a prize. You can't chase a prize. A prize is a prize, period. You can never own it either. You can claim that you won it that year, but next year goes to someone else, and so forth and so on. Unless you compete every year until you can't compete no more, that's it. Okay. Look, the Olympics don't go after people. Hey, you want to compete for the medal? Hey, you want to compete for this medal? You look strong. Look, it's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there. All you gotta do is get to the prize and claim it for that year, and hopefully you can get it again the next year if you can do what you gotta do. So that's how I see it. We can't look at ourselves as a piece of property that's permanently someone's. No, I'm permanent. The only thing that you're permanently belong to is yourself. Okay. Even if you're married, don't even matter. It's like, okay, you think so? You still gotta compete. So, do you think good guys can tire us out and be overwhelming? Mm, if you have something to add, if something to impress a woman with, something that she's interested in, it's not overwhelming. If you don't, it is overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times men will do too much and the woman is not interested at all in whatever they're doing, talking about, nothing. You got to find interests in the same things that she does, or do your research or whatever, because she's not going to be paying attention too much. You say your man can't carry a conversation, but he loves me and provides. What do you think? I think that's exactly what you need him for then. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Talk to someone else. Girl, write your journals. Get you a puppet. I don't think there is a such thing as good guys. Personally, to me, it's just a matter how much they value you. They just, yeah, that's true. That's so true. It's how much they value you. I have a dog because your man is wonderful but boring. No. Is it extremely pick-me-ish to be jealous of other girls he talks to? We have to pretend Nothing is happening and act normal as long as he's paying bills. Here's my thing, and I always say this: if you feel jealous of a man talking to another girl, and you can't go out and do the same thing with another man without him being jealous, then I call it even. You know what I'm saying? So if he's talking to other women, you should be able to talk to other men with no problems. If he has a problem with you talking to other men, then you have reason to have a problem with him talking to other women. Okay? There you go. If he can't take the heat, then if he can't take what he dish, then oh well, I can't help him. You can't help him. You know. So, does James have good conversation skills? When I was 22, thanks, Sheer, for giving us advice and doing these lives. It makes my evening. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it weird being a virgin at 24? I feel like it just then don't tell nobody. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just act like a super duper gold digger. Oh, I'm not giving it up until I have A, B, C, and D, G, E, F, H, I, J, K, L, middle B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving it up until I have all of these things. Then, would you rather be known as a gold digger or a virgin? Gold digger battle. Well, I just can't lower my standards, darling. I must have these things before I do those things. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, Miss Baker. I don't want to mispronounce your first name. Okay. How long have I been on here? I'm about to wrap it up. I already said that. Okay. So you said you was a virgin until you was 25. That was my best gold digging years. For real. See? Um, what y'all keep talking about people? Y'all are terrible. Do you ever get jealous, and how do you stop feeling that way if it happened? It takes a lot for me to get jealous, but if I ever felt jealous, then I would do something that would either take my mind off of it or, you know, care less about whoever it is that I was jealous over, because it's not it's not the person that you're jealous of. It's it's the amount of disrespect. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say that someone was jealous of another person. I would say it's a form of disrespect. And so then you lose more respect for the actual person who would allow you to even feel disrespected. So I don't see jealousy coming in because, like, it's hard to be jealous when you have so many, or, other things you could be doing. But the point is, it's like the disrespect. It's like, yeah, I would say disrespect. Like, dang, that's so disrespectful. How to become non-jealous. Um, don't deal with people that will disrespect you. Like, don't deal with anyone who would show you that amount of disrespect. You are glad you keep going no matter what people say or do. We need a woman like sprinkle, sprinkle. I keep going. That's me. I do what I do. Would you ever do shopping haul try-ons? I have a beauty channel for that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, it's a SheRaStar. And I do makeup and all that kind of stuff. All over there. You said jealousy is a disease. Shira has a video on jealousy surgery. Yeah, I think, if you're jealous because you're mad at a person you don't really know, I don't know if you know him or not, but if it's another woman, if you don't really know that woman, you really can't be jealous of them. If you are upset at how someone is disrespecting you, whatever, then it's not about the jealousy, it's about the disrespect. If you are jealous of someone, you wouldn't need another person involved to be jealous of them. You would already be jealous. So it's not like whenever you bring a man into the situation and you say, I'm jealous of this woman that's talking to this man. You're not jealous of that woman. You're upset at the disrespect. If the woman was standing there by herself and you were jealous of her, that's jealousy. Or that's envy. Or that's jealousy of what, she has going on for her. It's not about being jealous of another person with another person. It's the disrespect. So that's what I feel a lot of jealousy is, and it's just being misunderstood. And so it's disrespectful if, let's say, your daughter or your son has a girlfriend or a friend or whatever, and he shows up to the house with another girl. Oh, this is my friend. The disrespect. Okay, even the mama gonna say something. Girl, that's disrespectful. What you gonna do with that? Like if this was the Godfather, if this was the mafia movie, it wouldn't be about no jealousy. It would be about the disrespect, right? But since it's a woman, it has to be about jealousy. Oh no, baby, it's the disrespect. It's not about. A lot of women will say, "Oh, they're jealous." No, baby, that's disrespect. You ain't jealous. Somebody told you was jealous. A man said you were jealous. So many women are always labeled as jealous. No, baby, you've been disrespected. If the woman was standing there alone, not next to your man, and you was jealous, that's jealousy. If the woman, yes. So many people want to give you your title, your label, and that's not even correct. Oh, they were jealous. No, baby, it was disrespectful. If it was a man, it would have been disrespectful. How are you going to turn the tables? Bring another man home. Talking about this, my friend. Bring another man home. Talking about this is the. Would you be jealous, sir? Or disrespected? You say you don't get mad. I get paid. I get paid too, but I get my respect. So do what they do. This is what I was. If you have first of all, if you are that disrespectful in the first place, number one, then why would you even care? Obviously, they don't respect you. Yeah, they need to put some respect on my name. If they don't respect you, they don't respect you. Respect yourself and be out. Did I get my what? What are y'all talking about? You go show up. Right. So yeah, it's so many double standards with men and women. If you're extra stern and know what you like and have standards, you're considered the B word as a woman. If you are that way as a man, you're a boss. If you have a problem with a man having, this disrespectful situation, oh, you're jealous. No, you've been disrespected. It's a double standard for men and women. You said or stuck up. Exactly. So what if a man is cheating and he's hiding well? Is it all good? If the man is cheating and he's hiding it well, and you never find out, then how would you know he's cheating if you don't know? How are you going to have a problem with it? If you know he's cheating and he's hiding it well, then you can do the same thing. Do it. If you want to. They just gave you the green light to do that when they did it. Permission. Uh-huh. Shira, do you ever wake up with bruises from astral realm? I don't know, probably. I bruise easily though. I'm so delicate. Look, I bruise so easily. All right, do you think if he finds out he would forgive? What? I was told I'm selfish and it's my way or no way. Good. It's your way or no way. Look, it's your world too. If they want to be in it, they know what to do. If you wake up with bruises, would you blame James? Nope. Because he ain't. If he hit me, I would blame him. But if I woke up with him, I ain't gonna blame nobody. I'll probably fight myself in my own sleep. How you doing? Don't laugh. Mm-hmm. Would you? What would you do if your fiance got fired? If I could redo everything all over again, I would try to marry an entrepreneur, and so I wouldn't have to ever worry about that. So, FYI, ladies, marry people that own their own business. You don't have to worry about them getting fired. All right. Seriously though, find you a business owner. There you go. If I could stress anything, yes. That. Do you have any tips on learning how to set boundaries? I was never taught how to and want to be better at it. Scream and tell them what you mean, and if they don't back up, make them back up. Like, my boundaries physically don't come past my personal space. If it's with someone you're in a relationship with, um, you can tell them your boundaries, but that's just giving them fuel on what buttons to push. So instead of telling them, I would always, when they cross them, your actions need to totally change. Your mood need to totally change. They will know when they've crossed them, and they will know when what not to do in the future. So you have to change your actions after the boundary has been crossed. So, for example, if they cross a boundary, cut them off. Stop talking to them. Don't worry about them. Don't even look at them. They don't know what they did. Well, what's wrong? Then you tell them your boundary. And that's it. You said, was it weird living with James at first, or you felt comfortable right away? I don't remember. So long ago. See, we was going out every night. um, yeah, you got to remember what your boundary is. The natural state of woman is selfishness. Need only stay in your lanes and not challenge a man's power and authority. Well, don't challenge a woman's. If a man has power and authority, then it needs to be more than the woman's for her not to challenge it. Y'all have to know that. Like that's why it's hard to date in this day and time for so many women, because most of the women are more powerful and you know and more have more authority than a lot of these men. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, you know. mm, so make sure that before, like as a man, before you need demand that type of respect, that you also are able to have authority that women can see as a higher form of authority. If she can't see a higher form of authority, you ain't gonna get it. You're not gonna get that respect. And it doesn't mean money. It don't mean money either. Like some people will put that based on money. It doesn't always mean money. It means how do you act around certain people? Who do you let run you? You know, if we see somebody running you, we gonna run you. Okay? Like y'all need this information quick, fast, and in a hurry. If you let somebody run you in front of your woman will run you when you get home. Because she see, oh, it's that easy. Let me try. So sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't let nobody run you in front of your woman. Mm-hmm. Where did you meet? Okay, y'all talking to each other. Ask any woman. So, do you like clingy men as long as they're wealthy? Clingy? Clingy for what reason? Like, y'all know I'm deeper than that. Like, why are you clingy to me? But you won't. Mm-hmm. I don't see men as humans. You don't see them as humans no more. Dang. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You only see dollar signs and brackets. Ooh. How can I have the best summer while working this job? You hate online dating, girl? I have no idea. Quit. I wish I was selfish when it came to people. Um, I don't want to date an old fart. Then don't do it, baby. Texas is where the money resides. This is my first time here. Interesting indeed. Ha ha. I w- where's where you take your daughters on vacation, girl? Sir, y'all are silly. How can I get a provider and starting over and broke? Y'all know what y'all gotta do. Y'all keep asking me. Look, it's time of the essence because y'all know all y'all gotta do. If time is of the essence, the answer is simple. Y'all already know what to go do. If y'all taking y'all time, then take y'all time. You know, you might have to sacrifice on the looks, but y'all already know what I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all are in a time crunch, is money more important than love? Yeah. Well, it depends on who we're talking about. If you're talking about your children, no. But if you're talking about some random person that may or may not be in your life forever, yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's just the truth. You know it is. Let's not pretend. Let's not beat around the bush. We know it's true. Okay? That's why they got prenups and all these things because it is. They didn't answer the question for you legally already. Okay? They got prenups because it is. I didn't make those documents. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I didn't write those laws. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with big. Y'all still talking about the same thing over and over? I'm going to use men for babies and money. Okay. Sure. Do you like younger men? Younger than me? Like, no. I mean, for friends, there are some good ones anywhere you go. Can't do nothing for you. Right. I was watching a show about a psychic Uber driver who gave a passenger readings. He had to ask the mortician passenger to get out because she had so many spirits around her. It made the psychic sick. That's funny. Get out of my car. Uh-uh. You gonna give us a ride. That's discrimination. That's discrimination against my profession. A young, oh Lord, young. I wouldn't be attracted to a man younger than me. I don't know why, that's just me. Would you put a hex on someone? If I had a reason to. If they're just not bothering me, then no, I wouldn't. You like makeup shop at a makeup store and speak to women on clothing store. You like yoga, go to yoga class and speak. Be friendly. Oh, oh, y'all are talking to each other. Um, America's Most Wanted. What? That was disrespectful. What? You're not gonna find your tribe of women if you're in the house all day. I don't. I wouldn't want a tribe of women, baby. First of all, you just said a tribe of women. Who want a tribe of women? Okay. You just got it. You just got dumped by your husband. How to snap out of depression? Yeah. Hopefully you still look good, because it's easy to do after if you look good. Okay. You look good still. Can you turn a head or two? Go get up and go get dressed, girl. The night is young. What time is it? Go out. Put on your freaking dress. There you go. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about having a life. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you was. I thought you was talking to about me or talking to me. Um, how to protect your business and assets from my dusty husband, so when I divorce him, he'll get nothing. How to protect it? Um, don't protect it. Do something else. Smarter. Okay, put a profile pic on and take it off later. Who knows? Be smart about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, there's loopholes. JS. And plus, a lot of people are not putting Facebook profiles up because they're trying to be like, nosy and things like that. And if we don't see a face, it's kind of like, well, who are you? What do you want? So, girl, just put somebody else's face up on there. Who cares? um, call. I would be able to live. What? It's hard. You have to put another person's name slowly or sell and get rid of the money. What? Was your daddy a dusty? Was your mama and daddy a dusty? Was my daddy a dusty? I don't know. I was like, my dad left when I was young because my mom like was very demanding. My mom don't take no BS, baby. My mom is a domineering woman, so she drove off anyone that was not meeting her standards, darling. Um, but I do know that he was way younger than her, but he lied to her. So it's like the opposite of what happened to me. he was too young for the amount of responsibility that she was trying to give him. But he liked her a lot, and he lied about his age, and that ended up backfiring in the future. There you go, sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, mm-hmm. Yes, my mom. I'm telling y'all, part of the reason why it's so hard to date and find somebody is because women are more powerful than men a lot of times. And I'm telling you, it's not about money. It's about how you let people run you in front of other people. And men don't realize this. You can have a lot of money, but if a woman watches another man run you, she gonna run you. Don't You can have $1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 10 million. If she know another man run you, that's over. Especially if she run herself. Like, this is just the truth. If she sees you get ran, like, Did he just take orders from somebody else? Wow. Did he just... Ooh, that's a turn off. Red. You like my book? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, y'all get my book. I bring nothing to the table. And SheRaSeven, the words of wisdom, daily affirmation. You say he gave me no light, or if you get rain, you're gonna get rain, baby. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell. Mm-hmm. My daughter, your wife, y'all stop commenting. Y'all are acting too childish and silly. What I bring nothing to the table is such a classic title. I got 3 of your books. Oh, yes. Appreciate that. You like my evil chuckle? What nude am I wearing? Unbothered. By Level Up Cosmetics. And it is on my website and it is available. The link is below. levelupcosmetics.us if you just want to type it in. Saying my mother is domineering of my stepdad, but she never taught you this game. I don't think people teach this. They just become dominant over other people if they see that they can. And I think you look very beautiful. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tips on embracing the dark femininity. Get my other book. It might be linked below. But no, don't be afraid. It's there for a reason. Why don't mothers teach the game? Does anyone know? I try to teach it. Like the mothers who try to teach it, the daughters don't want it. It's so funny. The daughters that want it, the mamas won't teach it. Isn't that weird? It's always like you get what you don't want when you don't want it. And when you need it, you're not able to get it. So it's always going to be like that. Like, find somebody else that's teaching it. Plus, you'll believe them a lot more than your own mom. Because you're like, yeah, whatever, mom. Or you'll go back later and see what she was talking about. But it will kick in much later. Tips on inspiring a man to do more career-wise. I mean, if you aren't as inspiration enough, then I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you aren't inspiration enough, then I don't know what is. Get your money up if he ain't gonna do it, and then then it won't really matter now, will it? Like, honestly, preachers be gaming women. They showed it. Your mother tried to teach you with a twist. She was crazy, but the man was crazy. Was well. Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, like, a lot of men think that you need them, and that you're needy, and that you don't have what it takes to get what you want. But that's just not true. Women can run circles around men all day and get paid. It's too easy. Y'all know this. But women like to feel safe, secure, and allow the man to feel masculine so that they can be in their feminine. And so when you have a man that's doing the bare minimum or da 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 da, you can't be in your full femininity. So it's kind of frustrating. And so what you have to do is, then you have to be like either find someone that makes you feel more feminine, or you have to be in your masculine, and then that man becomes the feminine version. So as long as you are able to take care of yourself and still be your feminine self, um, that's fine. But if that is not something that you know you're able to do because you're not financially stable enough to do that, then I would definitely be out. Because it doesn't make sense if you can't do it and he can't do it, then y'all both ain't doing nothing. At least you'd have your backup and you could leave at any time if you wanted to. But if y'all are both struggling, then it don't make no sense to stay together. Do you think the Erykah Badu way still work in 2001? Where are all her men at? Are they on the charts? Yeah, that what I was thinking that today because I was listening to some Erykah Badu. Where are her men? Where did they go? I mean, where they went? I mean, think about it. Who she date? 3000? The Andre 3000? Um, Common. J Electronica. Where they went? I saw one interview where she was telling J Electronica when he could release his album. No, like what? You said Common is with Tiffany Haddish. Is that? Never mind. I ain't go starting up. Wonderful. I'd rather say I want Erykah Badu. I don't know about you. Well, that's good though. That's good. I'm happy for him. Mm-hmm. I'm what Erykah Badu is a Pisces. I think her sun and moon are both Pisces. That would explain why she's so spiritual. Yeah. Um. You said I don't like no Tiffany Haddish is fine. I say I would rather be with Erykah Badu if I was Common. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, how you gonna go from Erykah Badu to Tiffany Haddish? I don't know. Like, I don't even know how that would be able to be done. Right. Do you think pajamas is a good thing or to sell? That's my new business. I'm thinking about selling it with candles. I don't know. Are they special pajamas? Like, how are you going to market them? You know, it's all about marketing these days. Mm-hmm. Like I would do seasonal pajamas or themed pajamas, something like that, but not any. I don't know. Like I don't just wake up thinking about I need some pajamas. I would, yeah. So I would do themes. Y'all are so silly. He said Erica had comment in therapy after she left him. He couldn't move on from her. Pisces gay. Goodness gracious. Why though, and why do they witchy spiritual women always end up alone? Because it's too hard to be with them. It's it's too hard to be with them because they are like in their sense of self powerful. Hmm. And I think she has a boyfriend and daughters and sons. I was listening to some Nicki Minaj today, and she said she was a witch in her song. She said, "Dang, everybody just coming out the broom closet over there, the record labels." Like, what? Nicki Minaj said she's a witch. Um, most of the women in the music industry have to become that for protection. Actually, they don't go in there being like, I think I want to be a witch. No, I just want to sing. I just want to rap. I just want to be the best version of me. But you know, then here comes the games trying to be played, and that's when they had to become one. Basically, they don't wake up saying, "Oh, I want to be a witch today." They said, "Dang, I gotta be a witch." Period. Mm-hmm. You said Ariana Grande is one too. Girl, all of them had to become one in order to protect themselves. Like, look, if you ain't one, you better become one to be one in the industry. You said throw it. You a Lil Kim, yep. She was telling you. So you said magic is just science. Science was created to prove magic. Either way, it's going to be. Okay. So, look, magic was around before science. Um, you said Beyonce ain't no witch. What? Have you seen Jay-Z lately? Okay. Whatever you say. Um, I like Beyonce. I like all of them women I just mentioned. Okay. So like I always like say, y'all need to I don't know why y'all don't know, but yeah, I think y'all should. And it's not a bad thing. It's for protection. You know, like I would never down someone for protecting themselves and their family if that's what they had to do. You know, there's only certain. Okay, so come on, you become one too if you had to protect yourself and your family. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Trump, you back? What's up? Fake news. Fake news. Trump, I got a solution for you. Okay. I found out how you can stop having to do spray tans and have that like outline on your eye. Okay, so whatever makeup they were using for Oompa Loompas on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you need to go get that color and mix it up with your current self tanner, and you need to use that. You'll be great. Like, all right, sprinkle, sprinkle. Trump said fake news. Sasha does a funny impression of Trump. Fake news. Oh my God, Melania is fake news. You said Beyonce is a New Orleans witch. Jay-Z starting to look like a scarecrow. Ooh. Y'all, yeah. I don't like talking about other people, but I like them both. Like, who don't like Jay-Z? Who don't like Beyonce? Who don't like Nicki Minaj? Who don't like all those people? Oh my God, fake news. You slide in a DM, you better slide right back out. Because I don't be checking them things and I'm able to delete them. It's the Basquiat locks. I wonder what made him channel his hairstyle. He raps about Basquiat a lot in his raps. If you watch the documentary, maybe it may make sense. Has a rapper or athlete ever slid in my DMs? No. What's the main thing women consider when choosing between two men? I don't even know. Look, ABC, any, mini, money, mo. No. I think it's how the way you're making me feel. I think it's that first. Um, it's about her. It ain't about him. Believe. Right? Who got the most to offer and the way you're making me feel. There you go. I've been to almost every Beyonce Jay-Z concert I can talk about my cousin. See, I still don't. I've been to one. Actually, I've been to two because I went to them both nights. But I still ain't gonna talk bad about my cousins. Oh, they're not even really my. Well, I guess everybody related, but I still ain't gonna talk about them. Okay. Like, Donald Trump said Jay-Z is one of your supporters. I think he is, because he said no red hat. But he didn't say. Y'all even, if I could tell the story from my perspective, it would be a story of the ages. But since I don't talk about people, I'm not. How do y'all feel about these women of other races now being made baby mamas? We don't care. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, this is 2021. We don't care. How do I feel about people making other people baby mamas? I don't care. How do they feel about themselves being made baby mamas? I don't care. I could care less. I don't care anymore. Like, you know what I care about? What I care about. So who cares, right? Before there was a marriage license or a marriage ceremony, there was a baby mama. Jesus, Mary Magdalene, no, Mary, mother of Jesus, was a baby mama. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Who cares? Be a baby mama if you want to. Don't be one if you don't want to. Mhm. You got 5 baby mamas. Good for you. They should have chose better. They should have chose better. Like, everybody should have chose better. But they chose what they chose. Like, who can really say I have the best? What woman can go out there and stand up and say I got the best man ever? I have never heard any woman say that ever. Not even, not even who you think would say it. They never said it. Think about that. Like, oh my gosh, I married the best man ever. I could not have done any better than this particular man that I am married to. Ain't no woman ever said that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know Melania Trump ain't said that. Um, you said Joe Biden gonna have you back in saddles and bare feet in between his naps. And y'all are silly. Where Tabitha Brown said that with her actions when she retired her husband. What? No, she didn't. She didn't say it out of her mouth. She did that for selfish reasons. See, y'all are seeing it from the wrong perspective. She did not retire her husband because she loved him so much. She retired him so he could stop being an HO out there doing what he was doing. Now you ain't got to go patrol for nowhere. You gonna stay in this house and be retired so I could keep my eye on you. That's why she retired him. She retired him because she loved him. She didn't retire him because she was scared for his life. She retired him because he was a HO. Okay, we all know that. If you don't see it, then take off your blinders. You say he got more time now? He think he got more time. Where are you going, babe? Then you should be back in 5 minutes. You're retired now. That means he got to go where to get what? To who to get what? His wife to get what? Money. If she's paying all the bills, she see all the expenditures, how much money was taken. She just took the man role. That's all she did. She took her hoe off the stroll and became. She tried to. That's what she did. But if you're not looking at it from my perspective and you don't see what she did, you can't be out there making a fool of me, don't you know? She said, you need to settle down, get relaxed. I'm going to retire you, darling. You're just too much. No woman can resist you, so I'm going to have to just let you be retired. So anyway, that's what happened. You said Tabitha gives you... No, she's acting, baby. Y'all know when acting, when y'all see acting, baby. She's a good actress. Yata, sprinkle, sprinkle. And you that calm and you always smiling? Just acting, baby. You said the T is he's still gonna be him. Yeah. He's still gonna be him. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Well, I mean, first of all, like, if that's what she decided to do for whatever reasons, we don't know her real reasons. Like, there's always a backstory we don't know about. Not everything is always told. So we don't know. We don't know. Maybe we don't know what happened, what went down, what he had going on at work, any filed complaints against him or whatnot. We don't know. We don't know. So, I mean, maybe she saved him. You don't know. She might have saved his life, girl. So you don't know the reasons why certain women do stuff and don't tell people because somebody could have been trying to do something legally. Somebody could have been trying to do something another way. Da-da-da. She might have retired him to keep him from facing certain things. We don't know. I mean, he was a cop, right? We don't know. Something's going to come up with him. Why would you not want to work? Sometimes people just do things for certain reasons and they don't talk about it. It doesn't even have to be said sometimes. They just do stuff for certain reasons because they don't need to talk about it. Uh-huh. Would I do a double date? Heck no, I wouldn't go on a date, period. Shoot. Just give me a gift certificate somewhere. Be gone. I'm not very social. Who goes on double dates? It's very uncomfortable going on double dates when you. Never mind. I couldn't do a double date. You just got my perfume. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Double dates are for ugly people and kids. Yeah, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry. So anyway, you said it really is uncomfortable. He said Arby's. Ew. What should I do while I wait for my wife to retire me? Get some money, work, save, save up. It's time for me to get okay, get phase two, girl. Okay, y'all. I said I was going a long time ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. But y'all are so crazy and funny. I was trying to stay on and read these silly comments because y'all made me laugh. But now I gotta go. Appreciate y'all. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't forget to check out levelupcosmetics.us. Get y'all's solid perfumes. I have that one just rolled over there, but there's two. One is daytime, one is nighttime fragrance. So y'all go check it out.